Hello and welcome back to Sam's Kitchen. Today I'm going to teach you how to make Mahalbiya. Mahalbiya is a North African dessert made from milk and corn flour, and it's eaten in a lot of Arabian countries. It's a national recipe from Libya, the place where I was born and brought up. This is a memory. I'm going to cook it up for a long time. This is an awesome, easy, and a very convenient, quick recipe and tasty at the same time. You're gonna love it. People love it, seriously. No doubt it's a national sweet there. So what we got here, we got around 1 liter of milk. I've got 800 meter or 750 milliliter of milk over here, and I've got 250 milliliter of milk over here. This is cold and this one is boiled. I've boiled it earlier, skimmed off all the milk. In this recipe you have to use completely cream free, fat free milk or toned milk, whatever you call it in your place. And it have this dessert has to be light, not very creamy, light and stiff. So we use completely fat free milk in it. So I skimmed off completely all the fat after I boiled it. And now the ingredients which I've got over here is roasted some peanuts, roasted them and then cracked them. Look at this, should be the size of the peanuts, cracked, crispy. I've got half a bowl, around 30 grams of corn flour. You can use arrowroot. I've tried it before, but the taste doesn't come up exactly like arrowroot. So corn flour, cornstarch is the best. I've got some cinnamon powder over here. Usually people use nutmeg powder in it. Nutmeg is a good option, but I'm going to use cinnamon. I like the taste of cinnamon. I've got around 80 grams, 100 grams, 80 to 100 grams of sugar, half a bowl exactly. So I'm going to mix it on, and I've got 1 tablespoon of rose water in it. Actual recipe consists of orange blossom water, which unfortunately I don't have down here, so I'm going to use normal rose water. So that also does the trick. And the milk over here you see is only on gas and it's boiling. I'm going to put in some sugar over here, let it stir, melt up all the sugar. Okay. This is going to take not a lot of time, just less than a minute, and sugar is dissolved. So this recipe doesn't consist of a lot of cooking. It's basically a very fast and easy recipe, and every time I make it, it comes out great. So in the meantime, I'm going to mix this corn flour in my milk over here, cold milk over here, which has been lying over here. I'm going to mix it. Okay, give it a quick stir. Dissolve all the corn flour in it. Okay. So easy, just check the sides. Okay, and I have got milk boiling over here. Sugar dissolved completely. Okay, the sugar has been dissolved completely, and you don't have to cook it for a long time. Keep it light. The corn flour has been mixed. So now in the first instant I'm gonna mix this corn flour mixture into this and stir fast, so that we don't form lumps over here or inadequate or unequal texture. Okay, so I'm gonna pour. Just pour it fast and mix it fast. And the last stage, it's almost done. we'll mix in our orange blossom water or rose water. Keep it on slow. Give it a nice stir. Keep stirring, otherwise it will be lumpy and the texture will be not uniform. So keep stirring, keep stirring, keep stirring. Keep stirring, keep stirring. Okay, so we're getting a light transparent color over here. This is exactly what we're looking for. Transparency, a little bit of transparency. When you get the transparency, it shows that you have used the correct amount of corn flour, and that's the time when you actually take it out the stove. And when I take off the stove, I've got some balls lined up over here. Okay. I'm gonna pour my mixture right into it. While you gotta keep an eye on this, don't remove your eyes from here. Keep stirring, keep stirring, keep stirring. Nice creamy texture, see that? Nice color to the taint. It's done over here. I'm going to pour my rose water in it. Okay. So when you pour the rose water, you see a form of clot location like when you make cheese. That's it. Just mix it in. It means that the corn flour has been mixed up completely. Okay, so we are almost getting the right consistency over here. Remember, we should use as much corn flour as much it can absorb and make the pudding or the dessert stiff while it's cool in the fridge. That's it. That should be the exact amount. Okay. Still stirring. It's getting thick, you can see. So, okay. See, almost there. A little lumpiness here. Sorry. Okay. There. That's the time we're done with it. You can see the thickness. A little more and we are done. Should not be greedy. Don't go for more, because when you pour it in your balls or decorating jars or dessert jars, wherever, it won't look good. So please be careful with the consistency. It has to be taken out the gas in the right time. So you can see it's thick enough, and the rest of the job will be already done when it cools down in the refrigerator. Okay, that's perfect. Okay, we're done here. Okay, that's it. We see little bubbling, and that's the time. Get it off. That's it. So I'm gonna put it into my balls. You can use any sort of ball, decorative balls or dessert jars or cups or whatever you have, or you can pour it in a big ball. Normally, usually it's poured in these small size balls or beautiful wine glasses or something like that, and then you decorate it with the peanuts. I'm going to show you. Let me pour it in. Okay, so you see I have poured it here in my balls. I was able to attain 5 balls. I would have made 6, but no, that's fine, not really. So first of all, I'm going to sprinkle some cinnamon in it. You can see I put some cinnamon powder. You can sprinkle it just like that, doesn't matter. I want to get the taste in particular spoon bits, and you put in peanuts. Okay, so you can see that our decoration, seasoning, or whatever you call it, has been done. And this is how you let it cool out for at least 10-15 minutes until it's at the room temperature to be set in the refrigerator. And once it's set ready for the refrigerator, you refrigerate it at least for a couple hours, depending on how cold your refrigerator is and how much time does it take to cool it down. But have some patience and wait for it to get ready. And when it gets ready, give it a try, and trust me, this is one recipe you'll add it to your lifetime and you'll definitely cook it all your life. This is called Mahalbiya, and try it. I hope you like this recipe, and I hope you like my video. As I told you, a lot of other great videos are coming over. I'll bring you recipes from around the world, recipes which I've been eating regularly, and you'll definitely love those recipes. And do subscribe to my videos, like them if you do, and I'll get back with some great recipes in the future. See you, catch you up, and thank you so much for watching my videos.